Hey friends, welcome back. We have got another video for you. Here we go. It begins on an ordinary morning. No lightning strike, no sudden miracle, just the sound of someone getting back up. That's what resilience really is. Quiet. It doesn't roar, it whispers, it says not yet. Confidence isn't about never falling, it's about what you do after you hit the ground. There was once a boy who tried to fly a paper kite. Every day, the wind tore it apart. He rebuilt it stronger, lighter, faster. After the third time, his hands were covered in cuts, his patience stretched thin. "Why do you keep trying?" someone asked. He looked up and said, "Because each time it breaks, I learn how to make it better." That boy didn't invent flight, but he discovered something just as rare: resilient confidence. The kind that's not built on winning, but on learning to begin again. We talk about confidence like it's a gift, something you either have or you don't. But the truth is, confidence is a story you tell yourself, rewritten every time you rise. When you fail and still believe there's a reason to try, that's confidence. When you feel afraid and take one more step anyway, that's confidence. When you lose everything and yet choose not to lose yourself, that's confidence. It's not loud, it's not perfect, it's the trembling hand that keeps building. There's a rhythm to resilience. It's the heartbeat between chaos and calm, the breath you take before saying, "I'll try again." We think strength comes from certainty, but sometimes the strongest people are those who admit, "I'm scared, but I'm still here." That's where real confidence lives, not in knowing, but in trusting yourself to find out. Let me tell you another story. A sculptor was once asked how he created such lifelike statues. He smiled and said, "I just remove everything that isn't part of the truth." That's resilience too. Every setback, every failure, every heartbreak, it chips away at what's not essential. The doubts, the noise, the fear of being seen, until all that's left is what's real. A core of quiet, unshakable belief. Confidence isn't something you build on top of yourself. It's something you uncover beneath the rubble of what tried to stop you. There will be days when the mirror lies, when your voice trembles, when the world seems to forget who you are. Those are the days to remember. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it's the decision that you are more than your fear. Sometimes resilience looks like resting, sometimes it looks like laughing after crying, sometimes it looks like starting from zero with your head held high. The turning point always arrives in silence, a choice, a moment so small you could miss it. It's when you decide to keep going, not because you're sure you'll win, but because you've learned that the act of trying makes you stronger, and that is the secret nobody tells you about confidence. You don't wait for it, you create it one imperfect, determined step at a time. So if today feels heavy, if you've lost your spark, your rhythm, your reason, pause, breathe, listen. That small whisper inside saying try again, that's resilience, that's confidence, that's the part of you that refuses to disappear. Let it speak louder than the noise, because confidence isn't about having all the answers, it's about having faith that you'll find them eventually. It's believing that your failures are not walls but doors, waiting for courage to turn the handle. Here's the truth. Every confident person you admire once stood where you are unsure, trembling, trying. The only difference is that they didn't stop there. They fell, learned, and built again. Each time, their cracks let in more light. Each time, their fear had less power. Confidence grew not from success, but from survival. So what happens when confidence is tested? It deepens. When it's challenged, it expands. When it's broken, it rebuilds itself in silence, stronger, wiser, quieter. Resilience and confidence are not twins. They are the same soul in two moments, one falling, one rising. Confidence isn't the roar of victory, it's the steady heartbeat of resilience, the quiet faith that no matter how many times life bends you, you'll always unfold again. Because you are not the paper kite, you are the wind that lifts it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video, share and subscribing to the channel. See you next time.